Gender inequality has remained a pervasive issue in Nigeria, limiting women's access to education, economic opportunities, health care, and political representation.
Anybody committed to change must place at the center of their agenda the question of gender equality and the liberation of women, if they are really committed to change.
With specific emphasis on women's empowerment and participation in all aspects of society, CSOs have led and advocated for several initiatives to challenge discriminatory practices, remove barriers that hinder women's full participation, and advance policies and practices that promote gender inclusion and equality. Some key areas of CSO advocacy aimed at breaking down gender-based barriers and promoting an equitable society include economic empowerment, political participation and representation, health care and reproductive rights, ending gender violence, legal and policy reforms, workplace inclusion and diversity, and cultural and social reforms. On the vibrant campus of Nigeria's tertiary institutions, where knowledge thrives, a dark shadow lingers in the corridors of learning, where dreams are forged and young minds blossom. There exists a pressing concern that has shattered trust, dignity, and equality, which is the pervasive presence of sexual harassment lurking beneath the surface of our society. But out of the shadows emerge the voices of the brave students, educators, and advocates who are uniting to combat this insidious problem. In Nigeria, sexual harassment is the bane of many students. While it is difficult to put a figure to it, a 2018 World Bank survey revealed that 70% of female graduates from Nigerian tertiary institutions had been sexually harassed in school by their fellow students and lecturers. To address this problem, Stand to End Rape, STAR, has been at the forefront of addressing the issues of sexual violence in Nigeria. STAR is a non-governmental organization that focuses on advocacy, support, and education to combat sexual violence and promote gender equality. In 2018, STAR partnered with the BBC Africa Eye team to conduct an investigative expose on sexual harassment in academic institutions, which led to the reintroduction of the Sexual Harassment in Tertiary Institution Prohibition Bill by the Nigerian Senate of the Ninth Assembly, after a failed attempt in 2016 to pass a watered-down version.
I stand humbly to present this lead debate for the second reading of the Sexual Harassment in Tertiary Educational Institutions Prohibition Bill 2016 SB 262. For far too long, sexual predators masquerading as educators applied the corridors of our nation's higher institutions unchecked. Mr. President, this 8th Senate is by this bill sending a very strong message that enough is enough.
Although the bill has made significant progress in the Nigerian legislature, the decision to assent to the bill remains the fate of this piece of legislation. CSOs, advocates, legal experts, and interest groups continue the arduous journey and unyielding fight for the passage of this legislation into law that not only penalizes perpetrators, but empowers survivors with support, resources, and a voice.
Second order of the day is commencement of debate on the general principles of a bill for an act to alter the provision of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to create additional special seats for women in the federal and state legislative houses and for related matters standing in the name of Honorable Nkiruka Onyejucha and 85 other honorable members. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Thursday, 22nd April 2021, and I invite Honorable Onyejucha to move that the bill be now read a second time.
I move that a bill for an act to alter provision of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, to create additional special seats for women in the federal and state legislative houses, and for related matters, HB 1301.
Of the greatest Nigerian women.
Let them come and tell us whether in all the public hearing that they went to, whether they didn't find more women. We have evidence to show. For our courts in Lagos, there are more women in the house. So it is a decision that they need to make, and they better make that decision for the benefit of, or else the women will take over this country.
2023 may be a tough one, because if you don't have a party yet, or if you don't move quickly, and the political parties are not moving, especially the major political parties, they are not moving to put women in the respective positions. If they are not, there is so much that we can get in 2023. But I can tell you, the next election of 2027, oh boy, there will be many women governors. We will look forward to capturing the presidency unless we don't have qualified women that comes out. Whoever woman comes out as a presidential candidate, we will vote them.
As a result of that, we decided that our advocacy should shift a little bit towards ensuring that more women are given visibility and that more women get into politics, more women get into governance. And we needed a strong platform to do that. And that's brought in the 100 Women Lobby Group.
CSO's effective advocacy efforts have contributed significantly to addressing the cultural and societal barriers that hinder the full participation and empowerment of women through education, awareness, policy advocacy, and community engagement. The goal for the CSOs is to build a safe society where every woman's voice is heard, valued, and empowered.